Right, let's get started. Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here. Just a couple of housekeeping things. If you have any questions, people get confused about chats and Q&A in Zoom nowadays. You can add your questions to either at the end of the presentation. We will pick them up. And Gary, yes, this session is getting recorded, and I'll send all of you a link. In the next couple of minutes, we'll look at what Kenekt does as a platform and how you can use it to source new property. Marty and I are co-founders at Kenekt. Kenekt started off as a house and land stock management system, but over a period of time, it has transformed into a full stack aggregation platform. We're expecting solid growth this year, which means new stock, new builders, and we are looking at a couple of new partners joining us. At a high level, Kenekt remains a B2B new property marketplace. We have 70 suppliers today, not 55. We've gone beyond that 55 number nationwide. It is important to note this question comes up quite regularly. It is important to note that when we onboard a supplier, we do our due diligence to see that we are working with the right supplier so that you can be confident about presenting a stock with your clients. Asset type wise, we do house and land and apartments. House and land asset types could be duals, duplexes. We have co-living rooming houses as well, and there are a couple of townhouses as well. You get access to the complete stock list if you set up an account. Note that there is no subscription cost that Kenekt charges as long as you're doing one deal a quarter through Kenekt. Right. The idea behind the whole platform is simplicity, ease of access of data and documents, and some support with transactions. Every asset on the platform comes with its own property pack or a white label custom branded e-pack. Let me show you one. Custom branded e-pack, which could include land and bill documents, things like floor plans, inclusions, documents, disclosure plans, master plans, estate documents, and even a rental appraisal if you ask for one. This can be taken directly. This is a white label document, so it can be taken directly to your clients. Alternatively, you can take the platform and present every stock on the platform as your own. You can white label the whole platform. This can be done in two ways. You could take the stock and put it on your website, or you could put it in a subdomain that we manage and present every offering on the platform as your own. We do this deliberately. We stay in the background so that your brand is front and center and is protected with your clients. Again, note that none of this requires a subscription as long as you're doing one deal a quarter with us. Support-wise, we support you all the way till the bill gets delivered. The client relationship throughout the process remains with you. We help you obviously get to an on-con deal first and then help you all the way till the bill gets delivered. Our account managers will be there. Our senior account managers will be there throughout the process to assist you. We track deal progress, monitor deal progress, and manage commission stage payments so that everybody gets paid on time. Additional support can be provided, which could include things like, say, buyer presentation, sales closing support, etc. These functions remain with you, and we just hope that you won't need it. But if you do, talk to our account managers about the same. When you join Kenekt, you join a club. We keep you in the loop with regular updates, which could mean new stock, new market insights, etc. Anything that is useful with your clients. The idea is to get you to a deal as soon as possible and to support you throughout the process. We organize events as well, webinars, seminars, like this one, for example. I mean, on a regular basis, the team really works hard to keep you informed and to see to it that you're informed on the opportunities out there and help you get to a deal. The Kenekt team well, the account management team is led by Cam, with Lee and Brett as account managers. There's a dedicated support team led by Sheena. Marty managed technology, and I was hoping that Marty could show you a bit of the platform, which means the technology and the stock on the platform as well. Marty, if you could actually give us a quick overview of the platform, that'll be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Pravin. Let me share my screen and I'll take you through a couple of the aspects that Pravin's just mentioned there. Okay, here we go. I think sharing often is half the challenge. Okay, so yeah, this is our property portal. And look, every day we have this stock list updating live from all of our integrated suppliers. A couple of key things I'll point out. Once you log in, I definitely recommend you coming up to your account and just uploading your logo. Okay, what that allows you to do is to get white labeled brochures and making sure everything is on your own brand. Okay. So you can view the full property details of any property just by clicking on the row. And then even just clicking on open the property details at the top, they'll give you the full details. Now, what we do have is that every package, we want to be transparent with what the referral fees are. When you can bring a buyer through to our supplier, just click on the referral details here and I'll actually show you the full referral fee there that you will receive and the different stages that they are paid at. Often our suppliers pay in stages throughout the construction for land, or this is an example, when this apartment is completed, you'll receive the full fee upon on handover and completion of that package. You can print a full brochure, a property brochure, just by clicking on, as it says there, click brochure. And you'll get a full white labeled brochure. Okay, it'll have your logo at the bottom that you've uploaded and all the information that you can actually send this to a potential buyer to show them the opportunity that you have. Okay, this one here's got our floor plan and it's got the full information. Now, as Pravin said, if you want the full property pack, which has the all of our information potentially about the estate, might be some investment information, rental return, rental assessment, just do an inquiry. Okay, and how to do that inquiry? Just come down and click on the blue button for start an inquiry. Let us know a little bit about your buyer. Okay, if you're doing a presentation, when are you doing the presentation? Just so we know, the speed we need to work at. Obviously, we work within generally less than one business day to get information and the availability. So what we want to make sure is that the package that you are presenting to your buyer is 100% available at the time of presentation, okay? So let us know if you've got a finance pre-approval. Are they investor or owner-occupier? Most of the stock on the platform is investment focused. What I mean by that, it's a fixed price, full turnkey, fences are up, letterboxes are in, grass is down, and even they could have furniture packages as well. So just be mindful that most of the packages are geared towards that. And just tell us a little bit about the information that you want. Okay. We'll then inquire with our supplier. And once we give you that information, we'll follow up in a couple of days check on how you went. Please give us some feedback. Okay, let us know how you went with that presentation. A lot of work does go into that package in terms of the research and information that goes into it. And we are keen to see you be successful. So if you need a different package, let us know. Okay, our account managers can go out and source packages that are not on our stock list. Let me just say the stock list is perhaps a summary of what our suppliers can actually obtain. But if you want something a little bit different, let us know. We'll go out. And that's the service that Kenekt provides to you. Our goal is to take property package searching and sourcing off your hands. So you don't have to employ someone to go out to 70 different builders to try and find opportunity for your buyer. Our team will take that off your hands. Okay, so you can do that two ways. One is just through submitting an inquiry here, or just in general inquiry. So general inquiries are at the top here. Let us know what type of package you want. Preferred states, locations, what's your buyer's budget range? Okay, are they looking for dual key, duplex, or just standard homes? That information is gold. We'll go out and then talk to our panel of suppliers and come back to you with some options. Typically one or two, maybe three options. And that gives you a range of things to present. Now, as I said, our team puts a lot of effort into preparing those property packages. So please give us some feedback when they reach out in a couple of days after you've potentially done that presentation to the buyer. Okay, so that's a little bit about the process. Okay, the stock list is updated every single day. Our goal is that we have nothing on here older than a week, in terms of availability. And you can do full searches on the left-hand side here. Okay, so you can drill down in terms of region, what state you're looking at, what type of package you're looking at, single contract or two-part contract, and what type of homes there might be. So completed homes, we actually have some here. I know that's quite popular these days, especially for the SMSF deadline that's coming in. Have a look and see what's available. We've got quite a few display homes here available, and the full information there around rental guarantees and so on are in there. Okay, I've covered a lot of ground. Now, a couple more things you can have a look at in the property portal. I want to focus on lists. Okay, lists. Lists are great because you can create short lists for your buyers and then actually share them out using our MailChimp integration. Now, I haven't actually got that turned on here, but I'll be able to show you in a minute. Create a short list just by clicking on a few different homes. And you can do that either by clicking on the little dot here, say add to list, and I can just say, look, I'm going to add this package to the John and Susan search list. Okay, now up in my lists, you'll be able to find those packages. And this is where you can, for example, export those packages as a stock list. Now let's just do that. Export that as a PDF. Here we go. Okay, could be a stock list that you can send. It's on your own brand. Look, your brand is there. This could be a list that you want to send out to your potential buyer around some options that fit their criteria. It's a personalized stock list for them on your own brand. No effort required from you. Okay. You can also share this out in an email. If you click on share, a pre-created email template is already there. Okay. With all the key information, you just cut and paste that. And also we include some shareable package links. Okay, these are all white labeled. Let's have a look at these. And your buyers can click on these and get the full information. Kenekt is never mentioned anywhere, except for in the domain name here. You can actually get your own custom domain name as well, as Pravin said. So this is something that you can, the whole idea here is to reduce the admin work that you're doing in terms of sourcing packages and getting them out to your buyers. We provide you as many marketing tools as we can, including MailChimp as well. Let's have a look at that share link just for a second. Okay. So top left-hand corner, I've got my logo here. My logo's everywhere. I can print a brochure as a buyer. And yeah, it's all on my own brand here. Okay, there we go. So it's all white labeled. Okay, that saves you the time of having to edit the PDF, removing supplier logos, trying to white label things. You never know if a supplier name creeps through, your buyer then reaches out around you, you've lost the deal. Okay, so Kenekt is taking care of that. We spend a lot of time white labeling things. So it protects you and actually protects the buyer as well, so that they always work through you. Okay, there we go. So a couple of things there we've done. We've done lists. We also have a MailChimp integration, so you can actually send out a pre-created stock list through to MailChimp. Please reach out to me if you want another demo of that. I haven't got it set up in this account, but it's a very, very easy integration. Okay, so look, one more thing I'll talk about: saved searches. Saved searches. To save you from logging into the portal every day, we send you a daily digest, right? A daily email or even an hourly email about new live opportunities that come into the stock list. How we do that? Simply just do a search. So say I'm looking for completed homes. There we go. Why not? I can save this search and just tick this one here. It says email me when new properties come in. Okay, every hour. Like, makes sense, right? Let's not wait till the end of the day. So you'll receive an update email with a direct link to that package, the key information, and then you can get in touch with our team regarding availability. Okay, so smart lists, you can set them up for your different buyer criteria. And as those packages come live, I'm looking for duplexes in Queensland. And let's just do that one, duplex Queensland. You can search these ones here. All right, there we go. Okay, so I can find, I've got one duplex in Queensland. Okay, I can just set up a smart list, a smart search, and it'll send me an email every day if there's new listings that match that criteria. And you can add more things into that, such as price range and so on, if you want to get even sharper with your criteria. So I know some buyers agents have got multiple of these alerts set up for the different buyers who are just waiting for that right opportunity. Kenekt will just let you know automatically out of the box. Just make sure you read your emails. Okay, so that's smart lists, and we've got that in the deal there as well. Now, what else can we do? Look, Prabhan mentioned we can give you this portal as a totally white labeled version of your own, as in like you'll have your own domain name, you got your own logo there. You can actually even add your own team. Okay, so I've got an example of that over here, and maybe I don't know, but look, I'll just dial it up. Let's have a look. We'll just sign into this one here. Here we go. Okay, so same look and feel, but the whole portal can be totally customized, as in the logo, the background, and so on. Just put your email address in and it'll let you sign in. Let's do that. We've got a process called Magic Link. And what that allows you to do is people don't like remembering passwords anymore. So Magic Link just lets you log straight in. Again, what you can see, a little bit different. I've got my own domain name at the top. I've got my own logo here. And the really nice thing is I can actually manage a whole team in here now. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Managing a team allows you to invite new referral partners into your own portal. Okay, they can see the live stock list, but they don't see any referral fees. Everything's still on your own brand. Got a couple of buyers agents and investment advisors using this for their broader network. Let's add in some people here who can help refer. They might want to, even there could be even buyers, okay, who are looking out for packages. This is a great tool for them just to see what's available. Again, they can have the same property alert set up. Okay. The great thing about that, we respect your relationships. Okay. So anyone who signs up as your referral partner, they can't sign up in the main Kenekt marketplace. All the leads come through you there. So you can definitely have a build your own network, and that's the goal with this package here as well. A couple of other things you get out of the box. I'll show you property listings on your website. I'm just showing SmartGen, one of our great agents we have on the platform here. So just a really easy way of just plugging in all of our live packages that are coming through. And again, this is a very simple integration to set up all the images that are there, and inquiry leads, they come straight through to you. So just a few lines of code pasted into your WordPress website, Wix website, probably Squarespace as well. And again, you've got a marketing tool on your website. And again, if you're just doing that one deal a quarter, there's no cost. Okay. And we take care of all the data, make sure it's all up to date, prices are correct, and so on. So there you go. Oh, look, we've got floor plans there as well. I think videos, if there's YouTube videos there, walkthroughs, they come through. I'm not sure about that one. I'll check on that. But just a simple way of getting listings, getting properties up on your website under your own brand. Okay. Again, Kenekt is never mentioned here anywhere. It's all on your own brand. Okay. I think maybe the last thing we'll do in the time that we have, I'll have a quick little look at our new digital EOI process. So as you may know, there's a whole new set of regulations around AUSTRAC and anti-money laundering. So what Kenekt has decided to do is we're going to be the reporting entity for all property transactions that come through our platform. What that means is we'll take care of the ID verification process. As long as you can provide us with the IDs, those can either be sent through, as you normally do, through to our account manager, or you can do a remote verification on the buyer's phone, right? There's two ways that we can do that. And it's simply just starting off, and you'll see this in Kenekt very soon, just by clicking on the Start EOI button. Okay, I'll take you through the workflow here, just at a high level. The most important things: have a chat, pick up the phone, talk to the account manager, make sure that package is still available that you want to do the EOI on. Okay, nothing worse than putting one through and it may not be available. Okay, so have a chat, and just click this one here. Go Start EOI. Okay, fantastic. So as you can imagine, this will take you through the journey of just setting up the purchaser. How are they going to purchase the property? What sort of structure are they going to use? Are there multiple buyers? Are they tenants in common, or are they joint tenants? So just adding a bit of quality into the information that we get from you is going to make sure that the contract request process is really streamlined and really seamless. So at the end of this process, what we'll do is we'll provide you with that report, the contract request report. You can keep that on file. Okay, but in terms of regular reporting, Kenekt will take that off your hands. Now, I know quite a few platforms are charging quite a lot of money for that service. If you work through Kenekt, we'll do that on your behalf. It comes out of our operating costs. Okay, so look, there's a bit of a journey there, but a digital form. I won't go through it now, but that will be turned on in a couple of weeks' time. So for now, just keep sending through your EOI fillable PDFs. That process still absolutely works, but this will be launching very, very shortly as well. Hey, Prabhan, that was sort of a whistle-stop tour of Kenekt. Is there anything I'm missing? I didn't have my camera on. Oh,
would you be able to go through my deals as well? I mean, with an agent that has done deals with Kenekt, for example.
Sorry, I had my camera turned off for the whole time. There you go. That's digital technology for you. Okay, just 1 second. I'll get it dialed up and let's have a look. Let's have a look who we can have a look at. Yeah, sure. So every time we do a deal, we will be able to show you the full payment information in the Kenekt portal, and your full referral fee account is actually accessible here as well. I'll just show you that in a minute. So as you've heard, referral fees from our suppliers are often paid in stages. Typically, that might be on unconditional contract and the build deposit. Next stage might be when the frame is built, or even slab, and then it could be on handover. So there could be multiple stages. So Kenekt will actually send you a referral fee advice to let you know what stages they are paid in. So it's fully transparent. And as each stage is achieved, we'll send you out a purchase order for an invoice and just pay your referral fee from that. Let's have a look what we can do here. Okay, Prabhan, I can't show you that at the moment, but actually, hang on, we might have another one here. Let's
No
just
worries.
have a look.
I can talk through it, or you can as well, Marty. I mean, it's all right. As in,
So,
can you hear me, Marty?
yes, I can. Yes.
All right. So look, I mean, we track deals all the way till it's delivered. As I mentioned, our account managers are available throughout the build process. Obviously, because we track deals, we can present that data back to you. Because we track stages, we can present the payment information as well back to you, and all of that. Right now, it's only the payment information that is shown on the platform, but all of that information will be presentable on the platform. In the next couple of months, we will add that all onto the platform. For now, it's only the payment information that is visible. You can see, say, for example, if you have been paid for the slab stage and there is another stage that is coming up, you'll see what's coming up and how much is the payment. Yeah.
Here we go. So yeah, just showing you this. This is under my deals. It'll show you how many deals you have, your total fees outstanding, and at what stage a particular home is at. Okay, so this is a home in Victoria. You'll be able to see, just a full breakdown of that information which is coming through there. You can actually export a report here as well if you need to do that as well. Hopefully, you've got multiple deals here and you can track each of them individually. But the thing I guess we're saying here is that Kenekt is fully transparent with what is outstanding and what has been paid to you. All right.
Nice.
I think that's it, Prabhan.
Yep. Let's take some of the questions. There's some interesting questions. I was about to answer one from Peter Haley. Peter was saying, when searching, is it possible to filter by guaranteed rent? The answer to that is we present whatever comes from builders and developers as data on the package. If it includes rent and rental guarantee information, we will present that. Perhaps right now it's not possible to filter by rental guarantees or by guaranteed rent because not all builders are doing that or providing that data. There are builders who provide rental guarantees, manage their own rents as well, because these are build-to-rent products that are shown on the platform, but not enough are doing that today. I hope that answers the question. Habib has a question, Marty. Maybe you can answer that. Can you add AI onto the platform?
Yeah, look, we've got a number of AI tools in progress, even up to the stage of giving you just an API key and you can just plug it into Claude. So we are looking at a number of ways of doing that and just trialing a few things. The Kenekt MCP server will be available soon. So yeah, you can even just plug it in and say, look, find me packages between these two prices, and it'll give you that response. So that is coming. Just watch this space.
Peter has another question. For referral partners, are there any prerequisites in terms of their field, etc.? I think as far as referral partners are concerned, I mean, look, we provide all the support as far as licensing, etc., is concerned. I mean, I'm not sure how to answer that. As long as as you have an ABN number and you're a marketing business, I think it's fine. That's the true answer to the question.
I think Peter might be talking about his own network, and there's absolutely no pre-requests for anyone that you add to your own account. It's your own account. You can add people that you know. You can actually add Facebook leads in there. Anyone who wants to look at packages and properties, there's nothing confidential in there, okay? but you're protected in terms of you can actually invite people, and then you can restrict people from logging in just based on their email address. So you do have that. It's not an open stock list. Everything we have is not public.
Off
It's
market.
all
off market.
It's off market. That's right. That is all off market. It can't be advertised on the typical property portals, REA domain. That is a key thing that we do restrict. All our suppliers restricted as well. So as long as you work within those guidelines, you're good to go.
Gary has a question. I think this is an important question. If you have a slow month, if I have a slow month, say I'm on holiday and no sales for that month, what's going to happen to the subscriptions? So look, Gary, I mean, as the prerequisite is to do one deal a quarter with us. The system actually works on that. We don't charge you anything. But if you're doing a couple of deals and then you have a couple of quiet months, I mean, it's a conversation with us, I would say. Right? I mean, this is a long-term partnership that we want to build with you. We are, after all, it's a long-term partnership. So as long as you're doing deals, we can work that out. It's one deal a quarter. The requirement is one deal a quarter, which is, I think, generally possible. Anybody who is working in the house and land field would be able to probably do one deal a quarter. Moving averages over the year, yes. If you obviously do like 2-3 deals in the quarter and don't do a deal the next quarter, we can work that out in the system. But I have to reiterate this message that Kenekt does not actually charge you for the technology and the data and the support that we give you. Right? There's a huge cost to that, and it is Kenekt sustainability that will be compromised if we don't get at least one deal a quarter from our partners. Matthew has a question. If integrating the marketplace into a company website, the function of submitting requests for a browser or full e-pack by a potential client searching for house and land, does the function work in the same manner? No, it is what you call, I would say, a dumbed version, because the flyer can be produced, but not the whole brochure. You have to make, so the request will come to you, the inquiry will come to you, and you'll have to make an inquiry or a request back to our account manager or our admin team to get the e-pack.
And just to build on that, we do have a full API from a technical point of view, so that we do have some companies that just want to pull the properties into your CRM or your own private website. That's available to you as well. And then all the brochures are available there, not the e-pack, because that information is sometimes has to go and get that. But the brochures are available via an API, a technical API as well.
Do you need a license to sell your stock? The simple answer is no. You're going to work under our licenses. But look, I mean, I have always suggested, whoever has come up with this question is that you probably nobody has licenses in all the states. Very few people have licenses in all the states. So we cover all the states for you. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's the answer to that question. As long as you're a legitimate marketing business, it's fun. Dion has a question. Are these list prices of stock fair market value, and will 100% value format? Right. Okay. These are the prices that Marty was showing on the platform are land and build prices, including everything, right? So that comes from the builder. We don't tamper with the price, right? Like the price is what comes from the builder, what will be on the contract. It's mostly two-part contracts, so there'll be a land contract and a build contract. Valuation-wise, it could depend on the area, right? So, for example, we've seen valuation issues with dual keys in some of the regional areas in Queensland where there are not enough dual keys in the suburb, right? So, as far as valuation is concerned, it's again a builder concern, right? Like as in, like if he is pricing something at X value, it needs to value, and I think that's the answer. That's the simple answer to that question. Most of the stuff, the builder would see to it that it values, but then dual keys, I've seen that dual keys in regional areas sometimes struggle with valuation because there are not enough dual keys in that area, right? So those kind of things. So yeah, the listed price comes from the builder. Kijan, Kijan. I'm new here and trying to understand if this is a project distribution tool or a stock marketplace. It is a stock marketplace. It is, we are not selling projects. It's not a project distribution tool. How does the pricing work? The pricing, there are two parts to the pricing, land and build. The build price includes everything that the price should include, including like marketing cost, etc. And the land price, both of these prices are prices that will go into the contract. So what the two prices that you see on Kenekt, land and build, are the prices that will go into the land contract and the build contract. Does your API provides stock list? And if my developer would like to integrate, how does the pricing work? Madi, would you be able to answer that? Does your API provide stock list? Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
If my developer would like to integrate, how does this work?
Yeah, look, we just provide you with an API key and your own custom endpoint, and then you can grab all 2,000 packages in one go. So we've got a full API documentation. I think just get in touch with me after the call, and we can arrange that as part of your marketing agreement. It's a integration is also available to you. So yeah, we are all the data that we have is available to you, and you can do what you want with it.
Gary has a question. Finally, I assume the commission received are held in a separate trust account and not part of the normal trading accounts. I think what you're asking, Gary, is that how is the commission gets paid, right? Commission gets paid directly from the builder. We keep our cut from the commission and paid to you. I think that's the right answer to that question. There is a certain margin. The margin could differ for every bill that we have. That margin's deducted, and the rest of the commission comes to you. We see to it that at a 99% of our assets will have 30 or more in commission, 30 plus GST or more. We see to it that none of the assets, when we pass commission, none of them have less than 30. That's something that's not guaranteed, but look, I mean, in most cases, we are able to do that.
I think the important part there is that we're not actually working with commissions. It's actually just an introducer or marketing fee. And generally, they'll be paid on the same day. So as soon as we receive your invoice, they'll be paid and settled on the same day that it's paid to us. So that's it's and we've been quite very successful with that so far.
Well, I think I think it's important to note also, Marty, is that we do RCTI, isn't it? I mean, you know about this more than I do, but the referrers don't have to do any invoices back to us, isn't it?
We can do that as well. Yeah, we can set up an RCTI agreement, recipient credited tax invoice, and that way we're not waiting for your invoice, and you just get settled on the same day as the stage is paid from the supplier.
Can I answer Peter's question? Are you allowed to or able to visit site visits, basically, or can the clients? That's a very common question. Many first-time investors want to see a build, be it a display home or some sort of a build that the builder has done. We organize that. We organize site visits. It's quite common in in the in for people who are investing for the first time. Having said that, we do manage the we do manage the chain, right? So it's not like there won't be instances where the client goes to the builder and then you lose the deal. That is also a very common question, right? So we do manage that relationship with the builder, and that's one of the responsibilities that you come to Kenekt for, so that that can be managed. But yes, site visits can be organized. How does the AML compliance work? Marty, I think that's a question for you.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go through this. Okay. I'll just share my screen and just show you a few things. We partner with Apply ID. So Apply ID is our, let me just go over here, share this one over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we partner with Apply ID. They are our AML provider. And when you enter your buyer details, you can have a choice on either you want to upload your IDs. Okay. If you've actually cited the IDs with the purchaser, maybe you met them in place at your office, or you can do a remote verification of their IDs. Okay. So what that'll do is actually send them a text message. They can do a selfie or take a photo of their driver's license. And that's all provided by a third party, not by Kenekt. Okay. Apply ID is well known in the real estate industry for anti-money laundering and so on. They'll provide us back with a report that we can, then submit. Sometimes the supplier that we work with might need that, and it'll be checked against the biometrics and the digital database, driver's licenses and passports and so on. So I think that's the key thing. Just make sure that your buyer is aware that they may receive that SMS, and you can actually track it through. So what your buyer will receive is a text message. It'll actually just have Apply ID on it. It won't have Kenekt's name. It'll just say Apply ID needs to verify your identity. They can take a selfie, scan their ID. It's literally like 30 seconds. And you can track the progress of those in your My Deals. Okay. And after you've submitted it, you'll be able to see all your details in the My Deals page, which is the same place that you track your commissions on. And yeah, I think that's about it actually. I think the key thing is just to follow up your purchases. If they're going to do remote verification, make sure that they've got the SMS that comes out. Kenekt does not send that. Just be mindful. Apply ID sends that on our behalf, and our customer due diligence officer will process the request. Now, that information may be shared with the supplier. Some of them do need that information. Some of them don't. But we're going to take that responsibility for ongoing reporting back to AUSTRAC for all of our transactions that we do. Okay, so that information is available. It's available for you to access through My Deals, and we have it on file as well. So hopefully that answers the question. There are a number of different ways that you can buy. Buying as individuals just means you need to upload the driver's license or passport or other ID documents for the individuals who are purchasing. Companies, we need to find who the beneficiaries are. Okay, so in that case, we just have to know the ABN number of the entity, and Apply ID will actually find the beneficiaries for us. I think the most important thing is just communication with your purchasers. That AUSTRAC, we have some new regulations involved that will mean that you need to identify yourselves. It's not an onerous process, but it is something we need to do in order to purchase property, actually any real estate transaction now. And that applies also for trusts. Same thing. We just need to know the ABN number of the trust or an SMSF, what the fund and fund name is for that as well. So if you have any questions about this process, our account managers and our customer due diligence officer can guide you through that process of doing that. But for the time being, until we launch this new product, it'll just send through your EOI with a copy of the personal identification papers for the purchase. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm happy to do a one-on-one with anyone who wants to know a little bit more.
Peter has a related question. So Kenekt also manages the payment for AML compliance per client.
Yeah, that's right. So Apply ID, Kenekt pays for that on your behalf. And we've decided to do it across all of our sales, as we don't want that charge to be flowing downhill to you. I think it's something that we should do because we are partners in the deal together. So you won't be charged individually for that. I know some platforms are charging $50 per individual. If you've got two couples purchasing together, four individuals, that's $200. So we'll cover that regardless if the EOI is successful or if hopefully it doesn't, but it may fall through. So we'll cover that cost on your behalf.
Peter also has a very important question. Price guarantees. Is there a qualifying process for choosing builders? Can I answer that, Marty? I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. We all get paid on success. So we have a due diligence process with larger entities, larger builders, and a separate due diligence process with smaller entities. We don't have a lot of smaller entities on the platform, but we do have a few. Absolutely, due diligence is probably the most important thing that you're coming to us for. Prices, will they change, right? Once the contracts are done, these are mostly fixed price contracts. Are variations going to be done? Yes, we do. We have seen variations. These are wholesale builders who actually do fixed price contracts, and there are, in most cases, there are no variations. But to answer your question, there are a couple of times where we have seen variations. We've tried to manage it, where there have been like a $10,000 variation put on the contract after the contract's been signed. But I think, I cannot say there haven't been any variations, but that's not the usual case. These are fixed price contracts. With the email being sent out to me as an attendee follow it up, we'll contact it. Okay. I'll do that, Gary. I'll follow it up and go to the next step. Absolutely. Let me also say that when you sign up, our referral agreement is presented to you. You can always call up to talk about the agreement. So there's a sign up link. I'm just going to take you to chat. There's a sign up link in chat that you can click and start signing up. As part of the sign up, there's also a meeting that can be set up with Cam, our head of account management, who will probably, Gary, be able to answer most of the questions that you have, take you through most of the things that we are talking about here, basically. So please sign up. That'll lead you to a meeting with Cam. Cam will spend half an hour with you, answering questions, etc. The sign-up process is quite simple. I mean, the agreement's presented as well, so you just have to tick a box and agree to the agreement and move on. If you want to discuss the agreement, please give me or Cam a call, and we'll answer your questions. This session has been recorded, and I am going to send everybody a link together with the presentation that we had. Copy the presentation. There were questions about events and where are these events based. We try to do events in Sydney and Brisbane mostly, but also Melbourne, but also more and more, we are doing webinars and online meetings. There's one coming up on South Australia in a couple of weeks. So Peter, I mean, I can add you to it if you're interested in South Australia. Most of these are either webinars, but more and more we are trying to see that we do online meetings rather than webinars so that there can be a to and fro conversation about the packages and the assets. Um, right. Okay. I think Marty, we've answered most of the questions, right?
Look,
I
happy
would,
to get on a call or a video call and take people through any information that we have said today. And look, really encourage you to engage with the platform, engage with our account managers, and lean on them for knowledge and information. So we work as a team. It's a shared success model. If you're successful, we're successful, and definitely welcome all our new channels onto the platform. And so sorry I had my video off. I'm actually a person. I'm not just a white screen.
right.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you everyone, and catch you soon.
Thank you, guys. See ya.